Iceberg Jim, back at show another one. In this video, I support Linus Tech Tips and him getting his iMac fixed. And if Linus was in the United States, I would also support that Apple fixes the electronic portion of it for free minus the screen. And the reason why I say this, because in the United States, according to the Magnuson Moss Warranty Act, you can open your products and devices and still have the warranty be intact if it was over $15. The company that you bought it from has to prove that whatever modifications you made did damage to that product, device, or service. And in terms of Linus's iMac, I don't know if the RAM or whatever other modifications he did actually damaged the iMac. I know he dropped the screen, or one of his associates, business partners, or what have you, employees dropped the screen. Okay, he'll pay for the screen, but he shouldn't have to pay for the power supply or the logic board just because he used a third-party part, something that wasn't authorized by Apple. Because that doesn't necessarily mean that that third-party product killed that logic board or killed that power supply. The burden of proof lies on Apple, and that's how it is in the United States. Now, I'm no expert in Canadian law, and I'm no expert in the United States law, but I do know in terms of my consumer rights as it pertains to certain things, and this is supported by the FTC. Because statute was pretty much based on car laws, car limit type of laws, and any kind of repair that you made to cars and having the warranty be intact. If you have a car and you replace a transmission, say with your neighbor's transmission, because he has the same car, she has the same car, or you buy a third-party transmission and you put that in your car, just because you did that, and if the engine, something bad happens to the engine and that blows up, just because you did that does not mean they can't honor the warranty of that engine. Your repair doesn't mean automatically that you caused a defect in another part of the vehicle. That's just not the way it is. That's the law of the land. They will have to prove that any work you did, any aftermarket part that you use, caused a failure. That's how it is in the United States. I know Linus is a Canadian, but if he was in the United States, they would have to repair it, probably under warranty. And pretty much it comes down to that. Now, I know companies can refuse to repair devices for whatever reasons, but I'm not even sure from a United States perspective if Linus voided the warranty. And the thing is, did anyone from Apple say that Linus voided the warranty? When Linus went to the Apple store, what did they tell him? They say, hey, we can't get the part. Go ahead and try a third party. The third party said they could get the part, but they said that they don't have the proper certifications to install the part and they can't give him the part. So not one time did they say that anything he did after they do their diagnostics and testing, saying that anything that he did ruined the logic board or the power supply. Yeah, he ruined the screen. That's not covered on the warranty, the screen and monitor. All right, go ahead and let him replace that monitor screen however he wants to. He could use a third-party one. In the United States, they would still have to diagnose and fix it. And according to Apple, they didn't say anything that he specifically did as to why the logic board and the power supply failed. That wasn't in their response by email. So technically, it should be fixed under the warranty. They have to prove that fact. The burden of proof is on them if it was in the United States. Now, once again, I know no one has to repair anything if they don't want to, but I'm talking in terms of warranty. And that iMac in the United States, as far as information that we have on the internet, should be fixed under warranty with the exception of the monitor. And he can get that done by anybody he wants to. Third party, someone else taking the Apple part and put it in for him, or he does it himself. That will not matter unless somehow that causes another defect, and that screen will have to be the reason for the defect. That third party screen will have to be the reason for the defect. The burden of proof is on Apple in this particular scenario. It's really that simple, point blank, period. I don't care what the term of services say. Tell me I can't open something. No, I can open it if I want to, as long as it costs more than $15. Any consumer good more than $15, I open it, I modify it if I want to. And as long as modification doesn't cause a problem, you still gotta honor that warranty. The thing is, Linus ain't even worried about the warranty aspect of it. And if he's in the United States, I say, hey, Linus, you need to go see about that warranty. Just replace the screen yourself and get them to fix the rest of it. Because they have to prove that anything you did caused whatever problem in terms of larger port and power supply. And it's probably not. It could actually be a faulty situation. You don't know. And Apple never said anything to Linus in regards to him causing that issue, that defect. That's my take. I'm just kicking the actual factual. I'm dealing in knowledge. I'm dropping knowledge. Because, hey, when people say, oh, look at these terms of services, you should have known before you buy it or buy something for $10,000. I'm like, hold up. Somebody done told you wrong. Nah, the law of the land supersedes terms of services. Just because something's in terms of services or a contract or agreement doesn't matter. It has to be within the law. Say if you got an Apple phone payment plan, Apple can't say they get to come around and take your firstborn child or cut your arm off or break your arm, harm somebody in your family, destroy your property. That could be in the terms of services. And guess what? I can still go along with it because it's still against the law for you to do that. The law supersedes the terms of services. That's how it is in the United States. That's my take. Iceberg Jim out. Deuces.